Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joseph Novichku, Senior Analyst at GDMFX with the morning outlook. Starting with the U.S. economy, U.S. growth data came out weaker yesterday, and most major currencies were stronger against the dollar this morning. The dollar index, the dollar spot index, which tracks the U.S. Currency against 10 major peers, fell 0.2% yesterday to the lowest closing level since May 19. In result, of course, the yen rose 0.1% to 101.76 per dollar, and the ascending triangle on the daily chart is narrowing down to a point of a breakoff. Also, a curious thing about the New Zealand dollar rose 0.4% to 87.71 cents, following a 0.8% jump in the last session, also in result of the U.S. economy. The euro dollar went up with 40 pips yesterday after the U.S. GDP report, and now is traded steady at 1.3630. However, the upside we see limited to 1.37 euros per dollar, and the support level of 1.35 remains solid. Of course, we will remain neutral on the pair till we see the job data from US later on to the US session. Also, most indicators are also neutral. Now, the British pound versus the US dollar is fluctuating before the financial stability reports, also before the speech of Bank of England's Governor Carney. This is coming out in little more than an hour. Also, we're expecting later into the session consumer confidence. Later into the U.S. trading session, this data is coming out. Right now, the pair is traded below the main resistance level of 1.7 pounds per dollar. In the commodity sector, gold, the yellow metal that is seen by most of the investors as haven investment, has jumped in the recent weeks on tensions in Iraq and Ukraine. And also as Fed officials are discussing the prospect of U.S. inflation. The precious metal is declining a bit, only to face the support around the level of 1306.08. Our expectations are for retest of the main support level at 1300s. That is also the 200 period exponential moving average. From there, we could witness further decline. Mainly the cause is the fundamental data up to be released from the U.S. agencies later into the session. The West Texas Intermediate crude oil is trading in a tight range between the price of 105.75 and 107.30 before the data that means shown a strengthening U.S. economy, and as violence in northern Iraq is escalating. Now, Iraqi oil minister said that the nation's crude exports will accelerate next month, adding to the signs that violence in the country's north isn't going to affect the oil-rich south. Now, based on all that, we might witness cheaper oil next week. Thanks for watching. That's all from me. Bye-bye.